what's up, Fit Fam? We're coming to you all the way from Singapore, and I have this beautiful young lady here. What is your name and how old are you?
I'm Cheryl. I am 24. I'm going to be 25 this year.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I am from Singapore.
Okay, what can you tell us about your country?
Singapore is a beautiful place, really clean, and we have a diversity of people with coming from different races. So it's nice to see different cultures living in one country. And everyone's very welcoming of each other, and yeah.
Okay, I agree with all of that. Singapore is super diverse. It is really clean. It has a really low crime rate.
Yeah.
The variety of women here is crazy. Like, I would say it's similar to Hawaii as far as like how many different types of people live here. And I mentioned the crime rate is super low. So don't come here and do anything illegal, guys. They will whip you. Is that true that they whip people in prison? Give me your name, your age, and where are you from?
My name is Marilyn Cervantes. I'm 34 years old, and I'm from Sinaloa, Mexico.
Okay, so what made you make the move from Mexico to Phoenix?
New opportunities. My family lives here, mainly. That's why.
Okay, so today what I want to ask the ladies about is how do they feel about guys approaching them in the gym? Have guys ever come and try to talk to you at the gym?
I think so. And you can't do drugs here as well.
You can't. Yeah, you gotta be real careful. All right. So real quick, are you single, married, or dating?
I am single.
Okay. All right. So this segment is gonna be my Fit Fridays, and we interview young ladies and ask them what it's like to be in the gym. Do they get approached in the gym? Are they comfortable getting approached in the gym? So do you have any experience with like guys hitting on you in the gym?
Yes, just once of working out here for about a year now. He just tapped me on my arm, and the way that he came off was a bit abrupt, asking me for my Instagram and then asking me whether I speak English and whether I'm local. So then I don't know, maybe the way he came off was a bit rude to me. I think he was American, if I'm not wrong. So you don't really see locals approaching girls in the gym, but more of like foreigners or expats who would dare to make the move in front of girls. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So two things. I find everything you just said very interesting because I came over, I tapped you, I asked you if you spoke English, and I'm American, but you weren't offended though.
I think it's your body language and the way you talk to people, right? Yeah, the way he came off was like I don't know, it's just a bit rude.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's kind of like the purpose of this exercise is I feel, and I could be wrong, this is why I'm interviewing women, I feel that every environment has a proper etiquette, and I'm very familiar with the gym and gym etiquette, so I feel like there's a way to approach women based on the environment that you're in, and the gym is no different. So maybe I have a little bit more understanding and experience on how to approach people in general in the gym, because even guys, there's a certain way to approach each other in the gym as opposed to anywhere else, the office or I don't know, the supermarket. Everywhere's a little different, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, tell us how you feel about guys approaching you at the gym.
I don't know what to say.
Tell us the truth. You can be honest. You like it or you don't like it.
Depend. Sometimes to talk and meet people around. We don't know what is gonna happen in the future. It's good to know people, always.
Does it matter how good looking the guy is?
No, it doesn't matter. Depend. Everything depends.
That's what I'm saying. So, okay.
Connection.
All right. So if a guy is fit and he's attractive and he approaches you in the gym, are you open to it?
Depend.
What does it depend on? Tell us.
It's not about the looking sometimes. It's more about the connection. And how the guy
Tell us,
is.
because a lot of guys, they feel like they get in trouble looking at the girls in the gym. Like if a guy's looking at you when you're working out,
How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel uncomfortable, or do you think it's a compliment because obviously you look good?
I think he was new to the gym. That's why he wouldn't know the gym etiquette. Yeah, and I don't really see him around. I come here almost like maybe 6 times a week at different timings, so I know who are the regulars and whatnot. It was my first time seeing him here. Yeah.
Okay, and I always observe a woman, well, anywhere I'm going to observe, but in the gym in particular, I observe to see how familiar she is with the gym, how good her form is, how familiar she is on where the equipment is located, and that kind of gives you an idea of how much of a gym rat she is and how comfortable she is in that particular environment. And the more comfortable the female is probably the more approachable she would be, but you still would have to have the right approach. Because, for example, if she's serious about the gym, then she's probably going to be serious about her workout. And so there's a small window of time you have to approach. Like, I waited for you to be in between starting your cardio. I didn't wait till you were already doing your cardio. And I didn't wait till before your cardio. I waited till right when you were starting it. The machine didn't speed up yet. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's strategic is what I'm saying, guys. The opening, you know what I mean, is when you can say something. You don't want to interrupt her set. You don't want to interrupt her break.
It's a compliment, and don't be afraid to talk to girls. Like nowadays, everything is social media, and guys are afraid to talk to girls. I think.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. Some guys, I think they're afraid to talk to the actual girl, and some guys are afraid that they're going to get in trouble because they don't want a girl to complain, especially at the gym, because if she complains, maybe you lose your membership.
Oh, well, depends. If the girl is open to talk to you, you can talk to them.
All right, okay, so give us an example of a sign, something maybe that you would do that lets the guy know that he can approach you. Any body language?
If she's looking at you when you're looking at her.
Oh, she looks back?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at the camera. Look at the camera. Give us the look. What's the look that you want to be approached? Come on, show us the look.
Just look in the eyes.
Don't worry about that. I'll buy a new one. All right, another question. Okay, have you ever had a gym crush?
Is there like a certain timing?
I think, yeah. For me, because I have a set of routine, right? After I do the strength training, then I'll go for cardio. So if you actually notice, like, if there is a window of period where, a lady is just walking for her next routine, then if you catch her during that break, then I think it's the most appropriate. But if you were to interrupt her in the middle of a set, then it will be kind of rude as well.
Or in between sets.
Yeah.
Because if you talk to her in between sets, the shit better be quick because she has 1 to 5 minutes before her next set. So you could be kind of holding her up for her next set. Maybe she doesn't want to be rude. And you're like turning her off because she's like, dude, I got to do my next set. And you're still like, yeah, so where you from? And she's like, now's not the fucking time. All right, so another question. Have you ever had a dream crush?
Dream crush.
Sorry, gym crush.
Gym crush.
Uh-huh.
No.
Never had a gym crush?
I feel the men. No, there are days where I come in and then.
I'm going to let you say it. Go ahead. I'm going to let you say it.
Sometimes the men are not as good looking. Yeah. And there are only just one of the rare days where I just, sit at a machine and like, whoa, all the guys today is quite good looking. But most of the good looking guys who keep themselves well and everything, they are mostly gays.
You see how I was going to let her say it? So anytime I'm going to ask a woman questions, I kind of already have in my head some preconceived notions of what the answers are going to be. Just from having so much experience, a lot of times I already know. And I don't want to say I know it all because I'm still going to ask. I could be wrong. I want to learn something, but usually I'm pretty accurate. So I assume that you were going to say you don't get approached often because of the country that we're in. Asian guys in general tend not to really approach women like that.
Yeah.
And then Singapore is even maybe a little bit more strict than some other Asian countries. Like, for example, Japan, like it never happens. The guys never approach the women, in public.
Yeah.
Here, maybe it's a little different because you might find guys that aren't necessarily Asian. They could be from somewhere else in the world. So I expected you to say, yeah, I don't get approached often. And then when I asked you if you had a gym crush, I kind of expected you to say you weren't really that attracted to the locals. Um, so, guys, if you're foreign, you do have an advantage in culturally homogenous areas, places where everyone looks the same. You have an advantage. All right, so I guess my last and final question is: how do you feel about foreigners? Do you find foreign guys to be attractive? And if so, from what part of the world do you think the guys are most attractive to you?
Like a guy that you like at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Tell us what about him? What about him that you thought was attractive?
Um, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
The truth. Always the truth.
What was the question again?
Okay. The guy that you thought was attractive at the gym. Give us an example of a guy that you thought was hot in the gym. What was it that you liked about him? Describe it.
Sometimes just attracted to the looking, how he looks.
Look how he
he's
looked.
handsome.
That's it.
But no, everything depends on the looking. It's more about connection and.
Yeah, but
the
we're saying
yeah,
just
but
seeing him.
The view is natural. Like you can like.
Would you ever approach your gym crush? Would you ever ask a guy out in the gym?
No, I never.
Never in your life asked a guy out.
No, never.
Would you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I'm too Mexican.
All right, come here, come here. Come closer, come closer. Stop running away. Come on, now I'm going to ask you. Have you ever hooked up with a guy from the gym? A guy that you met at the gym?
I've been in America for 1 year.
What state,
I
city?
was in San Francisco.
Obviously. It's always going to be LA, San Francisco, San Diego, or Hawaii. Because it's like right there on the West Coast.
Yeah, so I was there for 1 year for work. I do find Americans attractive in a way that they are more open with expressing their love, like perhaps like cooking for the lady, opening the car door for the lady. Like these small things actually matter, which I don't think Asian guys take the initiative to do so. So yeah.
Let's not bash Asian guys, but they are a little robotic though.
Yes,
they are a
yes,
little robotic.
yes.
Can I tell you guys a quick story? And it freaked me out. Coming here, right? I went in the restroom, and I drink a lot because I drink all the stuff before I got to pass. So I always got to pee a lot once I get on the other side of the checkpoint. So I went to two different restrooms, like less than 10 minutes apart, and both times, it was like almost every Asian guy was wearing like the same thing, like in a particular age category.
Yeah.
They all had the baggy sweater, they all had the super baggy sweats, and they all were going in the restroom to brush their teeth. And I just was like, damn, bro, like you guys don't even know each other, but you have the exact same protocol.
Yes.
Go take a pee in my baggy sweats, and then brush my teeth with my toothbrush and toothpaste kit that I brought with me. And oral hygiene is awesome, guys. It's not that. I'm just saying it was so bizarre that in both bathrooms I saw several Asian dudes doing the exact same thing, as if they're like brainwashed or something. It's like they're programmed to think, act, and behave the same, and do the same thing at the same time. And I imagine women get bored easily.
Yeah, we do. In Singapore, because it's so small, we don't really have like a place where we can explore. Like, you know, in the US, you can drive around, right? So if you were to talk about dates, the first date is usually, you go and have a meal, or you go and watch a movie. That's about it, honestly.
What
And
do you, okay,
it's like a
what
rigid
would
thing.
be? I don't want to say what would be ideal, because that's a stupid question. I've realized I've been asking a really dumb question, because women like spontaneity. They like
Yeah.
something new, special, and different. So I guess I'll ask, what's a date that was unique, that you appreciated and enjoyed, that you didn't expect from a guy, or that was like just different, wasn't typical?
No. No.
Okay. Would you ever hook up with a guy that you met at the gym?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Because, you know, it's your gym, so you have to think about afterwards, you know what I mean? You still got to see this guy at the gym.
Not sure.
Not sure?
No. No.
Well, the guy has to think about it. Guys, you got to think that far ahead. You got to think, wait a minute, what happens if this doesn't go well? Because the women, you think in the moment, how you feel.
Yeah. That's true.
So then when you break up with the guy, then you don't want him to go to the same gym as you anymore.
Yeah, it's better to keep distance. So
Yeah, so then you go tell the management, you complain on him, and he loses his membership. All right. Let me see. Any more questions? Oh, I didn't even ask you. Are you single? Are you dating? Relationship? Married? What's your situation?
It was one of my previous dates. We actually arranged a brunch, but it was like before brunch, I was mentioning that there was this water park in Sentosa that I wanted to go for a very long time, but nobody go with me. And then he was like, okay, let's go. So after the brunch, we went to the water park, and because it's an activity, right? And like the thing is, he had to pull me up from the water and stuff. So there were a lot of physical touch, and we kind of got closer from that. And then from there, I was saying, because it happened on the same day that there was a comedy show at MBS.
I was gonna bring that up, but go ahead. I was gonna say stand-up improv is awesome, but go ahead.
And then I was like, actually, I've been wanting to see this comedian for the longest time. And
Did he
was
know
like,
that? Did he know that?
He didn't know that.
Okay.
I just brought it up, and I was like, because I was supposed to go with another friend, and the friend couldn't make it. Now I
Fuck
was
that
like,
friend.
and then the friend, and then so I was like, do you want to go with me? And he was like, sure. It was like very impromptu kind of thing, and we went for the comedy show right after the water park. So it was a full day of activities. That it's not
Nice.
the typical movies and just eat and whatnot. So that was very memorable.
You got
for
comfortable.
me.
You got comfortable real quick.
Yes.
But I still think you were doing a lot of leading on that one. You were throwing a lot of touchdown passes. He was wide open. You was throwing touchdown passes. So no, he's a good job. He did what he's supposed to do. He completed. I probably would have not let you know that I was gonna take you to the water park. I think I would have kind of sprung that on you, kind of try to put a little spontaneity on it at least. But anyhow, that's why you gotta ask questions, guys, and get some good answers. It'll help you plan a date, something different, unique. And I appreciate you for your time once again. And any advice you will give these guys about meeting women in Singapore? I think it's a beautiful place, guys. And like I said, the variety is crazy. They got Australian girls, European girls, they got Asian girls from all over, they got Indian girls, Malaysia, everything going on.
I think typically for Asian girls, right, those who are single, when we go out on the streets, we may have a resting bitch face, but if you are willing to take the first move, compliment her in a sincere way, and then ask her for like her Instagram, I think she'll be open to it. But definitely you have to really watch her body language as well. Yeah. I just think that a lot of guys, they don't take the first step. So which is why the ladies also won't take the first step, right? And then we are waiting for the guys to come. Yeah, so if they take the first step, I think something could come out of it. Yeah.
What I would add to that is with Asian women, I would suggest.
I cannot tell right now. I cannot tell you in public.
Why? It's secret?
It's a secret.
Why it's a secret?
It's a secret. I will tell you.
You got a guy? You messing with a guy? You want to tell me off camera?
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's a secret. It's between us. All right, anything else you want to say? You going to say goodbye to these people?
Goodbye. Beijos, bye.
Oh, hold on. Come here. So, what else can you tell us about Mexican women? So this is a question we've been asking lately on the channel. Do Mexican women make better wives than American women? Yeah, I said it. Do they make better wives?
That you add the least amount of pressure. No, seriously. Because everything in life is based on comparison.
Yeah.
So you have to take women from where they are to where you want to take them. You have to recognize where they are as far as their previous experiences. So she's saying that Asian guys are a lot more passive. They're a lot more respectful. Everything with them is honor and respecting people's space. So that's why I say apply the least amount of pressure with Asian women, because just you saying hello, how are you, what's your name, is already aggressive to them. I don't want to say aggressive in a bad way, but it's already enough is what I'm trying to say. Whereas with maybe European women, you would have to come a lot more aggressively.
Yeah.
African women, you got to be to the moon with it because they're aggressive. So you have to be, you have to top what they've already previously experienced. Okay, so like I said, move slowly. Approach with caution with Asian women. You don't got to do too much. You don't got to say too much. To be very polite, and also try to keep it as short as possible because they're very shy. So even if they like you, you could be freaking them out. You know what I mean? Because you're talking to them in public, and people can see it, and then they're feeling uncomfortable because they feel like they're being judged. So like she said, get the Instagram and go about your business. Right? Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Do you know the name of this club? I forgot the name already, but there's a club. Mana, what is it called? It starts with an M, I think.
M?
I went last time I was here. I'm bad with nouns.
No.
You don't remember the name of this place?
This place?
No, there's a club. It's in a
Oh,
mall.
Marquee.
Marquee.
Yeah.
Guys, okay. You want to tell them a little something about Marquee? Because I'm going to catch up on it later, but you want to give them anything on that place?
I don't club in Singapore.
You don't go clubbing? You never been?
I never been.
Guys,
I'm a
go to
good
this.
girl.
Guys, go to this club. This club is amazing. It's amazing. All right, guys, we're out here. Say goodbye to the people. See how shy they are? They're shy. Go ahead.
This Cheryl, and be sure to follow me.
Oh, you didn't give them your stuff. If you're gonna
Yeah.
give them your Instagram, they're gonna hit on you. I'm telling you right now. They're gonna be in your DM.
You can follow me on Coffee Toffee Me. I do lifestyle content.
Wait, you gotta spell that, cause
COFFEE TOFFEEME.
all right, awesome, guys. All right, we're out here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
It's up to the guy. I don't know.
How long have
I
you
don't
lived in
think
America?
it's, for 11 years.
11 years? Okay, so
But I
you.
go and come back. I live in Mexico.
Yeah, but you have an idea of how the wives are, how the wives treat the husbands in America. Do you think Mexican women treat their husbands better or American women?
It's not a way to say better. It depends on the people. In Mexico, we treat the guys like my mom treat the guy like I don't know. They do a lot of more.
A lot
woman.
more.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just trying to be polite.
Yeah.
You're just trying to be nice right now.
Yes.
You don't want to say the
I
truth.
don't like.
Okay, how long have your parents been married?
They were together for like 20 years.
Okay, were you right? Were you raised to be a wife?
Yes.
So do you think that your mother and your father actively told you things and taught you things that would be valuable to your husband?
Oh, they don't tell me, but we just grow, like we just watch how they act, how they interact.
Okay, so they set the example. They set an example for you
Yeah.
for when you're married.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're saying. Why am I closer to the camera? They don't want to see me, they want to see you. You stand over here. So I asked because a lot of my friends that have Mexican wives, or excuse me, all of my friends that have Mexican wives are happy. They're all satisfied. And all of my friends who have American wives, I'm not trying to start anything, but they have American wives, are not happy. I don't have any friends married to American women that are happy or satisfied with their marriage. What do you think about that?
Marry a Mexican.
They should have married a Mexican,
Yeah.
right?
Go to Sinaloa.
All right, guys.
Anywhere in Mexico.
I'm signing off from Phoenix, Arizona. Next trip is Singapore, but after Singapore, I'm stopping in Thailand, and after Thailand, I'll finally make it back to Mexico. Not the part you're from, but I'm going to Cancun. Not because Cancun's a better place to find women or wives, but because they speak more English in Cancun. I'm frustrated trying to find women that speak English in Mexico.
I learned here. I don't know.
Exactly. All right, guys, we're out of here. Catch us on the next one. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye. Besos, bye.
Shout out Authentic Alphas. Like and subscribe.
For the boys, leave a like and leave a comment on Authentic Alphas. Hit that bell.
Shout out Authentic Alphas. Real shit.
Have a great night. Happy New Year. We'll
Happy
see you
New Year,
later.
man.
Hey, be
Hey,
safe.
Hey, man, I love you guys,
Have a
man.
good one.
Live life, brother.